everybody, it's Nancy, and I come to you with my GDT project for Kraftsupplies4U, and I just had my card, and I can't find it right now. Hold on. Ah, here it is. This is her website. It's Kraftsupplies4U. I'm going to try, and I want to apologize to all the people that I follow. I have not been on a social network for over a month now, so I haven't been able to watch any videos or anything, and the only thing I've done on social media is when I have a DT project, I'll show it. I upload it, and that's pretty much it. A lot of things are going on right now, and so that's why I haven't been able to watch and comment. So I'm so sorry, but eventually, hopefully in the next 2 weeks, it'll get better and I can join the social media again. But anyway, this is my GDT project, the first one for the month of July, and I'm going to try to show you what all I used. I used those burgundy and pink flowers, and I've come to really like them because I'm not a burgundy person, but these are super cute. I hope you can see them. I used the little blue ones. I used, these right here. I used the little bunches that was in my last month kit, but I love them and I still have some left, so I'm going to use them, of course. I used the pretty, I think it's 4mm, I don't know, they're very tiny flat back pearls. And I used all of my charms. I used the teapot. I used the fan. And check her website off and on because she's getting more and more in all the time. I used these cute little butterflies. And I only have 2 left. I used the blinky little flowers. I used a little bit of this spray. Super cute. And I used, did I show you that I used this flower too, the pink flower? Pink and white, actually. I used this lace, but I cut off the flowers, and I used the flowers also, but I cut off the flowers to make it a little skinnier, and you'll see in my project why I couldn't leave it like this, because it was too wide. I used these cute little hearts, and I think you get 10 of them. These are crocheted hearts. I used this trim, and again I cut off the scallop, but I used, I don't know, did I use the scallop? But I used the top part. Oh, this is the little castle charm I also used. And I cut off one of these little hearts. Hold on, I've got to let Ginger in, she's crying. Come on. Okay. She hears me talking, so she thinks I'm with somebody. Okay, so here's my projects. I made these little pins that I had in my stash, and I think all of them were given to me because they look like from Michael's, and I don't have a Michael's near me. So I used this little bling flower, and I used the little tiny blue flower from the blue bunch. Then here, and I made a mistake. I should have made the hole closer to one side. Oops, here I am. And I put the hole in the center. So don't do that. When you do the pins, put it to one or the other side more. But here I used the cute butterfly. It's blingy. And this is from my stash. And then I used the fan. And these the other ones are all from my stash. And again, I used the pink one with the little stamen on top, and I thought that was cute. But I have to remember to put the hole closer to one side than the other. And this is a one there. I used the teapot. See the little teapot? And I used the little burgundy and pink flower. And this, I think, is my last one of these. Yeah. And this is my last one. And there I just used the fan because it's such a tiny little. And this flower and this pink thing is from my stash. And again, the little burgundy and pink rose. And then because I was making charms, I make these little hearts. And you see, this is where I cut off the flowers to make it skinnier. But I used the flower under these paper flowers that I got from Kraftsupplies4U. And these little stamens were my stash. And again, I used to, there's another little flower from this. And I used the pink flower there. And here I used the teapot, you see, and the fan, and the rest again is from my stash. And there I used that little tiny bling, I mean the little tiny flat back pearls. And I thought they came out super cute, maybe for a card or something. And I made one more. See, I forgot one. There I just used the little flower and the butterfly. And this is another little heart. These were little wooden hearts that I had in my stash. And there I used, here's the scallop I used. Yeah, this is the little scallop I cut up. And again, the little flat back pearl. And here I used the little castle. And then the castle on the bottom again, the cute butterfly, the fan, and the rest was from my stash. And I didn't put a whole lot on it because, I mean, it's a small project, so I didn't put a whole lot on it. And this little piece of lace, crochet lace, is actually where I cut the top off just to have the scallops. And again, all the flowers are from Kraftsupplies4U. And then because I was making hearts, I was making more of these. And there I used that little heart that I showed you, that heart lace, and I cut one up. And again, the little, and all of them I used the little flat back pearls and the little flowers, and the birdie was in my stash. And then, and these are without the charms. And there, again, the flat back pearl. And there I used the little heart that I showed you, the crocheted heart. And then in the center, I just put her flowers. And again, the little stamens from my stash. Very simple, but, I mean, they're cute, no? And there I used, again, her flowers, and there is that little that I cut off of this here. And I used some little lace, again, that was left over from where I cut it. So I used every little piece. And then I made birdies. I wanted to actually sew some felt birdies, but I just didn't have time. So I made these chipboard birdies. And this little bling eye is from my stash. And here again is the little heart that when I ordered them or requested them, I wanted to use them as wings on a sewn project. And there again is the little tiny flowers from the bunches and a stamen from my stash. And I made a few of those. There I used the spray just for the wings. And again, the eye is from my stash. And I double-sided them except for the wings in case you want to glue them down on something. And there again, same thing. The little heart, some flowers, and that's it. And I really like how they came out. And there again, same thing. The little wing over here, the flowers from her. So this is my GDT project. It was rather not as much as I wanted to do and not what I had in mind to do, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes, and I haven't been 100% well, but nothing's really wrong, so it's okay. But anyway, so go over to her store. She has always new things coming in. I don't know how she does it. She must be just searching the internet all day, finding new yummies for us. But like I said before, I check about every other day to see what's new. So you all have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. And I'm sorry that I haven't been able to watch any videos or comments, but I will do in the next 2 weeks, I'm hoping. So thanks again, and be good and kind to each other, okay? Bye-bye.